This is going to be an Aries reading for the rest of 2023, which I can't believe we only have a couple months left in this year. It's so crazy to me. I mean, where did the time go, huh? I mean, we always say that, but this time it just really seems like this year went flying by. I had a lot of lessons this year for myself. I think the Aries, I feel like the Aries collective has too. Especially my Aries Sun, my Aries Moon, my Aries Venus, and my Aries Jupiters. So, I've been recently doing a lot of studying in astrology. I'd really like to do predictive astrology charts and reads. So, once I feel that I'm really comfortable with doing that, I'm going to offer those. But it won't be for a while. Probably another year. But it's just been something I've really been interested in. It's been really, really enjoyable to learn. And so, yeah, doing predictive astrology is something I'm definitely into. So, we're going to be doing a predictive read for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter signs. In fact, let me put that on the board real quick. Let me move my books out of the way. And Jupiter. Hopefully you can see that. If not, oh well. So this is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Venus, and Aries Jupiters. If you have any of those placements, this reading will be for you. This is going to be for the rest of 2023. I'm going to do 4 angel messages from this deck right here. And then I'll clarify with my Light Seers deck right here. Okay, so these are already pre-shuffled, but I just went ahead and shuffled a couple more times. So let's get into your read, Aries. All right, this is for Aries. Let's see. Say a little prayer so I can call in your collective guardians and angels. The spirits that know better than I. Okay. Calling in on Aries energy. Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Venus, and Aries Jupiter energy. Calling in on their energy. Mother, Father, help me to see in the utmost clarity for Aries, Aries Suns, Aries Moons, Aries Venus, and Aries Jupiters signs. Please help me to see for the rest of 2023 what they need to know about, what they don't know about, any situations, relationships, family, health, career that may come up. Help me to give those messages forward clearly. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. So. Four messages for Aries, please. It's going right up my nose. It smells wonderful, but I'm burning a little sage to clear the energy. 4 messages for Aries, please. Aries Collective for the rest of 2023. Some of you may be getting a new home. Whoa, too many. I'm going to take the one that fell on the floor. There's 2 that fell on the floor. I'm going to take these ones that fell by my feet. Now, this one did come right here towards the read, so I'm going to take that one too. So now we have 4. I always turn angel messages up forward, but I do make a point to remark on the fact that they came in the reverse, okay? So the last 2 came into the reverse. So let's see. The 4 of Ariel. So you may have decided to move recently or move in with somebody. You may be renovating your home or making some big changes to your home. And if you haven't, you may be doing that by the end of 2023. It says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change extremes in how you save or spend money. So something here about money. Some of you may have been real frivolous with your money at times. And some of you may have been like a serious... one of those people that, you walk into the gas station and they have that aisle for everybody, the people that like to spend money when they don't need to, It's just like got a bunch of junk and trinkets. The Dollar Tree is great for that. Everything's $1, but still they put like everything you think you need right by the checkout. And those dollars add up pretty soon, So there's something here about saving money and your spending habits being a lot more different towards the end of this year. Like you're getting better about your money and what you spend it on and saving. Well, you were, maybe. No. You were starting to do really well with that, Aries. What happened? So let's see. Judgment in reverse. Some of you could be paying some court fines, court fees, something that's of the legal matter, something that's, it could be taxes back to you on your home, or just something like that you may have to pay, because if you don't, like, there's gonna be repercussions. It's gonna be something that's going to affect you later on in life much more than it does now. So this is not for all Aries, but a lot of you out there, if there's something you've been putting off paying, or there's something that you know has to be paid, and you don't pay those fines or pay those taxes, or there's going to be serious repercussions here for you later down the road. So make sure at the end of this year, rather than doing a big giant Christmas party or going out and buying everybody a gift, you make sure you pay your necessities first, especially when it comes to legal matters, okay? So if you have any legal matters that you've been putting off, or any fines or any kind of taxes or anything like that, just know that there will be bad. It will come to bite you in the butt, okay? I don't care how small or big your butt is, it will bite you, okay? Because it says here, like, you need to be careful about, you've been doing better about what you're spending and what you're saving your money on. You're not like going to Dutch Bros like twice a day instead of, but I'm just saying that there is something here about, there is something you've been putting off that maybe it's like, oh, you haven't renewed your insurance on your car. Maybe it's the registration that's only $114, but you're like, I'll get it later. And then you get that $10 fix-it ticket. And then that $10 fix-it ticket, you missed court because you had to work that day. And then it turns into a $1,500 fine because you didn't show them the proof of insurance. And it's like, what in the heck? Aries, it didn't have to be like this, okay? So don't allow that to happen. There's a warning here for that, okay? So 4 of Michael, insight that comes from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So that's pretty clear, the message there. Some of you guys have been just overdoing it, going too hard, making love too long at night, working too much, whatever it is, you, I don't know you, so you know you. So something here about getting more sleep. Sideways position. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, some of you are dealing with a Virgo. It seems to be like, what you're doing here is, what those people that they'll work their ass off for like 3 days in a row, like seriously just work, or you get into a relationship and or then you work, and then you like take 2 days off because you just need the extra sleep, and then your body's so sore, and by the time the work week's done, like you're just exactly where you were, or you could have been if you just done regular 8-hour days, but instead you went hard, like doing 16-hour days for 3 days, and then your body couldn't take it anymore. Your back went out or whatever it was, or your crew didn't want to come up and come back to work with you because you're driving too hard, and they're just like, no, Aries, we can't keep up. So then you lose some of your crew members, and the job ends up like not getting completed, or something here about taking on too many clients for a lot of you. You're taking on too many clients in your work field, and you're having to scatter yourself too thin. Don't do that. Don't do that, Aries. Don't do that, because it's going to have negative effects on you later, okay? So those of you that are doing that, stop doing that. There's also something here about, there's some kind of a pause going on. There's something you've been passionate about, something you've been working towards, maybe starting your own business, maybe a move you're planning, or, but there's something that's going to kind of come in from the universe that's going to kind of put a halt on that. And I know you don't want to hear that, okay? But there's some kind of plans you have, and there's gonna be a universal timeout before this happens. Timeout, Aries, timeout. So it's something you've been passionate about, or something that maybe you're not even looking forward to doing. So it could be one or the other. It could be opposites. Like it could be something that you have to take care of, and you've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Like, okay, so say that you didn't pay that fine that you should have paid, and now you have to go turn yourself into the county, a work swap program or whatever, and they want you to stay into the jail for like a couple days or whatever, and now you're like, oh my God, I do not want to do this. I have plans to move this week. I have plans to do this. Yeah, it's going to happen to you. Like that time, whenever you have the most plans and the most things going on, guess what? That's going to come to bite you in the butt, and you're going to have to go and take a universal timeout that you don't have control over. And it's not something you really want to do. It's not something you have time to do. It's not something you're going to want to do. So if you have the time to take care of those things now, if you have the money to take care of those things now, please do so. Because there's something here about being forced to take a universal timeout because you didn't take care of the things you should have took care of when you had the time and when you had the money, okay? So just be very aware of that. I know I want to give you guys positive messages, but I'm giving you warnings instead. That's what's coming out. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? So it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making more work fun. Okay, so like I said, you guys have been kind of scattered all over the place, working on a lot of things, trying to do a lot of things, putting your best foot forward, but not getting enough rest, not putting your money towards the right things, trying to save money for a new home or a new vehicle. Some of you are trying to save for a new vehicle. Some of you have not paid your registration or your insurance on a vehicle, and you are going to get pulled over and you are going to get in trouble. And then it's going to be like what could have been a $200 fine is now going to turn into a huge, huge problem. Okay? This is the universe warning you. You're lucky you're getting it. I'm sorry. I wanted to give you positive messages, but they're giving me warnings for you. So make sure you're finding balance within stuff. Make sure you're putting your money towards those important things that can turn into bigger, more important things, okay, later. So, something here about some of you are longing for some kind of a love, or you're dating somebody now that's new, and they remind you of somebody from your past, okay? That's not for everybody, but for some of you. They remind you of somebody so much from your past that it literally is like drawing in the energy of this past person who you don't want to be with. I don't truly believe you want to be with this person. But there was so much, there was an emotional connection there at one time. There was so much drama, I feel, at one point in time. But this person, you may have lived with this person at one time. But this new person, it's like red flags for you because they remind you so much of this other person that you used to be with. And it's not for all of you. And this could be just a close friend of yours, but I really feel like for a lot of you, it's kind of intimate. Or it could be somebody you work with that reminds you of somebody else, like an old boss or something like that you worked with. But what it's telling me here is like, just don't manifest or recreate the same issues you had from a previous career or job in a new job because somebody reminds you of somebody, okay? Because you may be judging a book by the cover here, okay? This person may have similarities to this other person, but I don't feel that they're the same character. And what's going to happen here is you're going to create hostility, or you're going to set your mind up for like an idea of like, oh my God, you remind me so much of that person. It's going to be just like that. And when you do that, you literally manifest it. So you are a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay. And this one did come in the reverse. So some of you are trying to find balance. Some of you are trying to trying to keep that connection going and not trying to, cause any waves. Some of you are just trying to keep your mouth shut, but you are having triggers here of something at the workplace or something at home with a new person for most of you that's just really starting to cause some disturbances or discrepancies. You may not fully trust this person because of the way that they act. Sometimes it just reminds you of a past relationship or some past trauma you have. Some of you are literally creating a new situation and recreating that trauma from the past because you are so stuck on that pain and that trauma from the past that you are literally like, when you say someone's going to treat you bad, oh, I just know they're going to treat me bad. I just know they're going to cheat on me. And then they do. You know what I mean? It's maybe the fact that they were always going to do that, but maybe because you treated them like they were always going to do that. You know what I mean? Okay. So here, the star. Oh, okay. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Now, this did come out in the reverse, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be one or the other. For some of you Aries out there, you are going to have a dream come true, but I don't feel like it's going to happen until 2024. Okay? Something you've been really working hard at, something you maybe put too much energy into it. Sometimes the universe is giving you warnings when you have to put that much energy into something. Maybe it's not meant for you. I'm not saying that nothing worth having is not worth, you have to work hard for it. You have to work hard for everything that's worth having, okay? But there's something here you're really pouring yourself into. And it's just like every time you do, you hit another wall, another wall, another wall, another wall. Or there's something you really want to pour yourself into, a relationship, a business, but you know you have other obligations that are going to take you away from this momentarily for a significant amount of time. And you won't be able to finish what you complete. You need to make sure that your business partners or the people you are in relationships with are aware of this. They're aware of your traumas. They're aware of your past. They're aware that you may have to go away. They're aware that you're just on a military leave and that you will have to go back. You need to let them know these things. If that is the case, please make sure people are aware so that you're not only setting others up for a heartache or failure later, you're not setting yourself up, because we don't want to live in a fantasy, okay? So if you're pouring yourself into something, it's not going to happen this year. There is some kind of a blockage here, something that's going to be getting in the way, but it's short-lived. It's not as bad as it seems. Or, you know what? This relationship could still work itself out long distance. Have a little faith, okay? Not everything's going to be like the past. That's why we are in the present. Okay? It's a gift. Let's make it a present. Don't live in the past. Don't recreate the past. Let me get some clarifiers on this, please. For the star. The star was in reverse. Please give me some clarifiers on that first. End of a difficult situation in reverse. So I really feel this is... Oh. Uh-oh. Some of you are still, like I said, lingering on to an energy from the past. Holding on to it, whether it just be mentally or emotionally. Some of you are still holding on to an energy from your past. Some of you, like, really want to maybe get engaged with somebody, but there's something quite not... Either a little bit off about this person, or you're literally... Some of you are just unhealed from the past. Okay, I see. So there is a past here. A lot of you have a past that you're unhealed from. And as long as you're unhealed, you're going to keep recreating these situations in your present moment. Okay? So some inner healing needs to be happen here. Some honest communication needs to happen here. Quit being so blunt. Quit being so forceful with the way you speak to people. I know that's hard. It's hard for me too. I totally get it. But there's something here about being a little more softer spoken about things and being a little more open-minded about things. And continue to put in your best foot forward and to stop living in the past or holding on to a past energy. And you will find that the healing and the things that you are manifesting will come to you very soon. Probably in 2024, more likely, okay? Not this year, but definitely next year. But as long as you're just doing the work. Some of you may have to go and do some jail time. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You may have things that you may have some requirement to the military, or you may have something that you've dedicated yourself to, you know, a project you've dedicated yourself to. You may have to go at a distance for a while, and then when you return, you can go back to this relationship, or if you want to take a break on it. But just let them know that, you know what, I don't have no high expectations from you while I'm gone, or that you do. If you do, in fact, have expectations, you do, in fact, still want to stay a monogamous and stay serious with this person, and you have to go away for a while, let them know that. Just let people know what your expectations are, because when you have delusional expectations, people can't meet those. And if they don't even know what they are, they certainly can't meet them, okay? Try to be fair in all your dealings, okay, Aries? They're like, I'm always fair. No, you're always pretty much honest. You're not always fair. God bless you for that. And that's the messages I have for you for the rest of 2023 for my Aries signs. That doesn't mean this is going to be the last message from me. You'll get another message next week and the week after, all the way up until 24. But this is just the messages from your guardians, and they want you to be aware of a few things. There's some warnings in here. Make sure you get those fines taken care of. Make sure you get insurance put on that vehicle. Get that registration paid, because it could end up being a lot bigger than it was. Don't treat other people in the present like they're the people from the past, because that's not fair. If you have not done some work on your vehicle, there's something about maintenance on your vehicles here. If it's making a weird noise and you've been saying, my car's making a weird noise. Yeah, you haven't put oil in it in 2 months and it blew up. No, I'm not saying that could happen, but it could possibly be something like that. So, like, if you're not real vehicle savvy, make sure to go and have your vehicle checked. We have the Chariot here in the sideways position with the Ace of Wands in reverse. That could be something to do with your car. Be very, very careful on the highways. Be extra careful for those around you, especially anybody on a motorcycle, or just be wary of that. Just be aware of that. Make sure you check your surroundings when you're on the highway. Not everybody's as good a driver as you, Aries. And it may not be your fault, but there could be something here about being tired and falling asleep at the wheel. Okay, so don't take long trips if you're tired. Be careful when you're on the road. Be careful for other people, idiot drivers out there. There is something here about a vehicle, okay? All right, love you guys so much. Just know that those were your angel messages, and those were some of your warnings, and I just want you guys to be happy and safe out there. Love you guys so much.